NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T.
Late night. Told you I was going to quit out. All right, cool. Let me go back. I figured I was going to do that. Yo, the CEO late night here. PML. Week 4 for us. We got our first home game of the season with the Packers. We started off kind of hot. The loss last week against the Vikings. We kind of had like an extra bye last week. With us currently don't have a skills user with everybody moving up to next gen. So 3 away games, 2-1. Start with his first home game. Just make sure we gotta win these home games, man. Really put ourselves in situations to win. Take care of home, so let's do that. Definitely has a nice little passing attack. I'm gonna say he's smart.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's weird.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
It would be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, we're really trying to make sure we don't run the ball today.
They'll run with Elliott. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Let's see what we got here. That's man.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. It's
That was
Cooper.
close.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ooh, that's not a fucking penalty.
Now Elliott. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
That's the score. Cowboys 7, Packers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is Aaron Jones, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Tackled there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 8. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's
way to get there, Wyatt.
Taken down back at the the 25.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again and get down 14.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
Kept it where it was.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Prescott from the gun. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. A first down carry by Elliott. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Looking left side, and it's complete. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Elliott, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Prescott.
Oh, no, I threw a bad pass. Fuck. I threw it up when I didn't have to throw it up. I threw it up the field and not cross. That's on me. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Fuck, Cam, mistakes like that, bro.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt
Yeah,
about it.
I threw it up the field.
Guys, to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back seven on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
This will be
Up the
stopped
field.
2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Up the
He'll
field.
get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 36-yard line.
I don't know how that's a sack, but I take it. Don't know how it's a sack, but I take it.
2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this one is right
play
through.
action on 3rd down.
And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Play action on 3rd down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Prescott now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Nah, this might be a bad play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Prescott. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. This is Elliott. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That was tough, man.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14. Packers 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
You should use this timeout.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, can you make it points? Can you make it points?
Picked off near the 44. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of
could have made
action.
that some points.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
3 drives apiece.
Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the third quarter. Taking it about the 1.
Nice little long drive here.
And
then turn the ball over back
will
over
start
me.
at the 25-yard
Just
line.
scored our last drive. Kind of turn on the clock a little bit. For him.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
Long drive, field
Beating
goal.
them to the point of attack,
Long
beating them to the
drive, field goal.
punch.
I don't think we got time.
These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
I take those.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
An extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And if you're wondering how quick a quarterback's decision-making needs to be, Next Gen Stats says that play took all of 2.8 seconds from beginning to end.
Packers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun to give to Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, he
hits him in stride.
But he gets that play.
And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A 1st down and then some. 36 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed.
It's not a catch.
There's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's not a catch.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. Touchdown, Packers. Blake Jarwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Third down.
Make some inroads here on that deficit. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're down. Play action.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, This isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Prescott now from the 50. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. Past the 20.
Get there.
He just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for the Cowboys. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Packers 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You can't fair catch that.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start
Just
the
make them
drive
work. Just no
at
big
the
plays.
25 on the touchback.
No make them work. Man, he loves his trips.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Rolling to can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
That current formula is not working right now. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Texas to his running back, Aaron Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second down, ball on the 3, first down marker at the 1-yard line. This is Dillon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Man, both tight ends hurt.
We'll call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
All right, just stay inside the fucking end zone.
It's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
Fuck.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of his end zone, Prescott.
I got to the 5
quickly here, and that's complete. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Way to go, Cup.
Side, he's got it, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down.
Way to go, Cup. Way to step up, Cup.
Here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, Cooper with it. He's got a first down past the 30.
Stay in bounds.
Go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that, it's been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
On first down, it's Elliott, and this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show
stay bounds.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Listen a lot today.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
And I said that
yeah,
from
don't
jump.
overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
She just want to keep us where we want to be.
Prescott from the gun on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
I like that punt a little bit better if I got out of bounds.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game. And
yes, sir.
Brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Was that foul?
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
I love it. I went to the quarterback a lot today.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
The Packers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking deep for
How is he open?
This is caught. Touchdown, Packers.
He switched on. No, he's on the outside. So.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get a score closer. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big run that time by Elliott, 43 yards. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Oh, my goodness. How's everybody
Wow, that ball gets
dropping
knocked
the
free.
ball today?
A teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Everybody
and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say at the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. Wow. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Second and 6. This to Jarwin.
Oh, that's not a fumble.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
This is miserable.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Third down, here's Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First down, Green Bay.
Why can't we score?
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's
God,
complete.
the
Right
fucking
around the
cheese,
eight.
man. Clear everybody's close. Oh,
They've
my
taken the
God.
lead
He's a slant
late in the
everybody.
final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw, and he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Slant everybody.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
I had a first down. I was in field goal range. I didn't get field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
Take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Oh, my
And
God,
he
you
loses the
fumbled.
football a second time. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Prescott. Open man layup. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Breaking down at the 49. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Prescott to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
After the penalty, it's Jones.
The same play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
I don't know.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
1-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Jones.
No, I press X. This supposed to. Oh my God! Really? The juke? Really?
Convert with a gain of 4.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times.
I knew the juke was coming.
But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Wow.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dillon now on 1st and 10. Oh, bowls right over him.
Oh my God! How did I lose this game?
Game winner in OT. A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it.
Wow.
Did I get
God, man.
This one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Green Bay, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions.
Oh,
Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2.
I had the game
home
locked
next
up.
week to take on the New York Giants.
And he ran it. He fucking ran it in the
And for
second.
Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Wow, bro. How did I fucking lose this fucking game? How did I lose this fucking game? And I think I know why. Damn, 15 in the 4th quarter. Ain't do shit with it, huh? This pass right here, probably. This ain't gonna show that shit. a good run, and I ran out of bounds, so that hurt the clock. Wow, damn, everybody just hit sticking. Bam, bam, pinball. Seams, everybody slam. And I wanted to come over here. Fucking John comes back to bite us in the ass. Could not stop a fucking nosebleed, bro. Look at that right double. The fullback ain't gotta block nobody, bro. I should shift over. That's me. I literally just watched a video today about leverage, and that's not leverage. I just had to lose. Stand bounds. Fucking fumble, bro. And you know what? This play here probably would have ended it. So all I had to do was right there and I threw it up. Yeah. Get the field goal, get a blowback, score. Score. He's down the field. Of course you're gonna show that shit. Score. We got the pick. So we up. Oh my god, we up 15 right now. I think this is here. If we are here, let me see. 40, 50. I'm at the 50, right? So, nah, that was a good shot play. He just didn't connect on it. Get up this shit here. Yeah, I was so fucking confused. Cause I'm like, why are you? I felt myself. Being beat by fucking underneath routes and flipping everything. And then we get beat at the end of him running the ball. I don't know how I get out Zook. Oh my god. No, oh, come on, you gotta give me that one. Oh, well, we're 2-2. Man, this is gonna stink a little bit, especially going to next week against the Giants. That's gonna stink a little bit, man. They're about 439 with 3 picks. That one pick hurt us. He really fucking get the run game going at the end of the game. I'm just frustrated now.